While your competitors are printing money on Instagram without running ad, you are burning your budget by sending the traffic to your website. Here's what actually changed. The social commerce market just hit 1.3 trillion by 2023 and it's projected to grow by 8.5 trillion by 2030. It's actually 26% compounded annual growth. Hi, I run a digital marketing agency and we are specializing in paid ads and email marketing. Over a couple of years, I am witnessing the changes that are happening in digital marketing landscape. If you stay till end of this video, I will describe what are the changes that are actually happening and why Meta did a strategic shift in the strategy and what are those 3 things that you need to do in these weeks in order to capture this opportunity. Let's discuss some data related to this. Accenture predicted that social commerce will hit 1.2 trillion by 2025. But if you see the data, it already hit 1.3 trillion by 2023 itself and it's heading toward 8.5 trillion by 2030. But here's what it actually matters for a business. If you see the data, it's not evenly distributed among all age group. The Gen Z and Millennial, they are responsible for 62% of entire sales that are coming from social platforms. And if you compile the data, 1 among the 3 Gen Z, they buy something every week from social media. In the US alone, the social commerce jumped from 85 billion in 2023 to 100 billion by end of this year. That means it's 25% year-on-year growth. Well, the traditional e-commerce market is growing by 8% annually. Here's the psychology. The traditional funnel is almost dead, like seeing the ad, going to the website, browsing the product, adding to cart, and then checkout. But what actually happening right now? Scrolling through TikTok, like a product, one tap and purchased, and all it takes just 60 seconds. The comparison for desire to purchase, it's changing everything. In June 2025, Meta dropped a bombshell among advertisers. The reason is they are removing the native checkout from Instagram and Facebook. And this is the same feature Meta is working for years to build it and now they are just killing it. Most marketers are panicked, but here's what actually happening. Meta basically realized they can't compete with marketplace giants like Amazon. So they reverted back to the point from where they started, which is their core business that is showing 3.4 billion people advertising on a daily basis and which is controlled by AI who know everything about your customer. So in the old methods, what was actually happening, if any customer buys something from Instagram and Facebook, basically that platform which is Meta own the end-to-end data and you never see the customer back again. But in the new system, basically the Meta AI find the best customer for you, send that traffic to your website and basically you own the entire data. Your website data, your pixel data, your upsell data, entire listing is under your control. So Meta is backing this entire system by insane AI tools. The first feature is about business AI and this is the feature Meta rolled out in this month, October 2025. It works as an AI sales agent 24/7 across your ad platforms like your Facebook ad, Instagram ad, your WhatsApp ad, everywhere. And no coding required to run ad. The data that it gets from your product description, from your website, from your creative, from your primary text, all the details that it takes and basically it gives personalized result to your customers who want your product. The second feature about Meta's Advantage Plus shopping campaign. This is not a new feature, but some new updates come in this feature. Now it can test up to 150 ad variation for different prospective and retargeting, and it can optimize the budget in real time according to the ad performance. And according to some data and some rumors, Meta is basically spending their entire ad revenue and betting it in this feature. The third feature is about Meta AI for businesses. Now it hit 1 billion monthly user and also it integrated to Meta Ads Manager to optimize the campaign and also to troubleshoot the issue come in real time inside Meta Ads Manager. Now Meta is not experimenting anything new, but they are just scaling what is already proven. Let's talk about the platform which is capturing this $1 trillion market share. The first is TikTok, so and we call it a market disruptor. If you see the data, back in 2022, their GMV was 4.4 billion, but at the end of 2024, their GMV went 50 billion, which is 120% year-on-year growth. And this is the reason we call it a market disruptor. And if you see another data, 47 million Americans bought something from TikTok shop, and 40% of this population is Gen Z. And you may ask why they are not buying from Amazon or any other platform, why it's from TikTok. The reason is no friction. If you see the entire system is just one tap from product discovery to purchase. You don't need to exit the app in order to buy the product. And the second is Facebook and Instagram, and they're still massive and they projected to have 80 million US customer at the end of 2025. Their strength is not the checkout process, their strength is discoverability and the trust. In a survey, it found 81% of consumer base found the product and discovered the product through Facebook and Instagram. And the third is WhatsApp business, the sleeping giant with 2 billion active users and 98% open rate. If you compare the open rate with email, the email have only 20%. Now Meta is transforming the platform into commerce site with payment integration, full product catalog, and the AI chatbot. And the fourth platform is YouTube. 70% of Gen Z use this platform for product discovery. While everyone is fighting over TikTok, YouTube is secretly integrating their shoppable content and short form and long form videos. There's a new trend most people are sleeping on, that is livestream shopping. According to the data available, the global market was 11.58 billion at the end of 2023. And it's projected to grow to 87 billion at the end of 2034. In the US itself, the market was 50 billion and it's projected to grow 68 billion at the end of 2026. Why this work? 83% of Gen Z actively participate in livestream shopping, not just towards buying at the same time. In China, livestream commerce hit 678 billion in 2023 and it's 31% of entire sale that is coming from e-commerce. So it's not a niche, it's mainstream now. Here's the opportunity for executing the livestream feature. You don't need to create it by yourself. You can partner up with micro-influencer in your niche and request them to do this for you. Host monthly Q&A sessions and monthly behind-the-scenes streams and also include exclusive discount for livestream sessions. P. Louis, a beauty brand, generated $2 million in one livestream shopping event, and 80% of marketers they see this channel as an illegal sales channel. Let's be realistic. If I show you all the positive things, you might ask me, okay Asik, if these things are very good and if this generate this much of revenue, why every brand is not implementing this? The simple answer is the challenges associated with this. So let me discuss what are the main challenges you will face in this process. The number one is trust. Trust is the biggest factor. Then this is why 50% consumer side they thought about what about the security, what about the refund, what about the product authenticity. They constantly thought about these things if I buy something from social media. The simple solution is ruthless social proof, reviews, testimonial, influencer endorsement, do all. The second challenge is related to attribution. First, the customers see your TikTok videos. From there, they went to your Instagram page. From Instagram page, they went to your YouTube reviews. From there, they went to your website, show your actual product. When they come in Facebook, they see your retargeting ads. So, which of this platform actually get the credit? So you need to present multiple platforms, and this is the reason you need multi-touchpoint attribution process. And the third challenge is platform dependency. What if Facebook, Instagram, TikTok or any other social platform, they come up with new update in their algorithm and tank your growth? What you will do? You can't do anything. So this is advisable not to build your entire business on a rented land. So try to own your customers, own through email marketing, their SMS campaign. You own your customers properly. As I promised you in the beginning of this video, I will give you 3 tips that you need to implement in this week in order to jump in this trend. The first tip I will give: if you want Gen Z audience, go for TikTok. If you want millennial audience, go for Instagram. Create a shop. It takes 30 minutes on Instagram and 1 hour in TikTok shop. And first go for creating content. First content is go for value first and then the sales. And the second tip is, if you are running Meta ad, allocate 20 to 30% budget for Advantage Plus shopping campaign and let Meta AI find your ideal customer for you. Upload your product catalog, enable the dynamic ad, and also reach out to 10 micro influencer in your niche in this week. And the third tip is, if you are scaling, build your live stream strategy and live stream events, Facebook Live, Instagram Live, TikTok Live, and also integrate WhatsApp in this because WhatsApp has 2 billion active users. I already discussed this point in my previous video where I discussed all the 15 new updates about the Meta in 2025. So you can also watch this video after watching this. Social commerce will hit 8.5 trillion at the end of 2030. So it's not a prediction, it's a certainty. The brand will start today will have a compounding effect in their growth. If you find this video helpful, give a thumbs up, and for more email marketing and paid ads related content, subscribe this channel. I am committed to deliver high quality content on this topic. Also, if you're a business owner, want to build a profitable advertising system for your business, your paid ad, email marketing, ad campaign, all are in one place and want to sync together and make a profitable system for your business, the links of our website, of our social channels are in description. You can definitely reach out to us from there. See you in the next one. Until then, keep growing.